It's a road trip day. I don't know yet what the plan is for the vlog, but I brought the DJI Pocket 3, and yeah. On the road, we're heading to Chino Valley. I'll be honest with you, after making this trip last week and seeing the potential, there's a ton of potential, but I think I mentioned this last week, but it's a little different than the Siloam route because that's just one road. It's literally, you get on it and you go and you just, you know, there's just one road. So you just go to every stop along the road. Up here, I can go a dozen different ways. There's, you know, a handful of other highways, and it's like, do I go further north? Do I go west? Do I go east? Do I, you know, there's 2, maybe 3 different ways to get up there, so each one has its own path. It's like, yeah. So last week what I did was I plotted from the furthest drop where I did the delivery and worked my way back, and so I made a list of, you know, restaurants, potential restaurants along that route. But I haven't really dipped into Prescott or Prescott Valley. And that was the original target, because again, it's just very concentrated. But like Wickenburg, it's also where all the big dogs go. And, you know, the bigger restaurants get the bigger suppliers like Cisco, Shamrock, US Foods, that sort of thing. So it's always the hardest to kind of crack, especially the bigger restaurants, because the bigger restaurants are just like, whatever, we don't care, you know. So it's the small mom and pops that we really can help and cater to, but then it's a catch-22. It really is. With that being said, 2 other locations that I really need to look into would be where we already have drops. Anthem, which I passed, and Black Canyon City, which I'm coming up on right now. Coming up this hill, got behind a truck, and of course I can't, cars are flying by in the left lane, so I can't get over. Come on! Here we go, we're going. So I'm back down at Sunset Point, about to go down the hill back to Phoenix. I have to admit, I'm going back and forth about this whole trip. The Siloam Wickenburg route worked out, but I don't know. I'm just worried that we're gonna get one customer that wants an order. We already did one, and I delivered it on a day that, because I was coming up here for sales, but like, I'm worried that like, we're gonna get like one order for Friday, and it's gonna be like $200, and it's technically not worth sending a driver up here. But it's like, it's a start, right? You got to start somewhere. And I don't want to tell if we get an order, I don't want to tell the customer, no, sorry, we didn't get enough orders, and then they're like, never mind, it's not worth it. And then we lose that one, because then I get one more, and it's like, oh, well, now we have 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if we get an order, it's almost like I have to like, sorry, suck it up, you know, we'll buy you lunch. I don't know. It's a 2-hour drive from like the warehouse to kind of the area, Chino Valley, where I was at today. There's tons of potential. Like, in fact, one of the ladies I talked to today gave me the name of like 5 or 6 other restaurants and managers. She's like, oh, you should go talk to so-and-so at this restaurant, and down here off of this highway, you talk to so-and-so at this restaurant, and her family owns 5 restaurants, and so tons of possibilities, but it's such a far drive. It's hard to make this trip on a regular basis, where if it's someone down in Phoenix or whatever. So when I think about it, I keep going back around and around saying, I need to really focus on getting more business around customers I already have. The problem is it's like, pick one. Like, which one? Where do I start? And I know the answer is just start somewhere. But you again, just follow along with me on this, where I'm asking myself, where do I start? What should I focus on? What areas? And no one knows. I just have to start trying it. And it's hard because right now, like, I'm needed down in the warehouse on Mondays and Thursdays. Fridays are the busiest day, but we also have a full staff, so I'm questioning whether or not I'm needed on Fridays. I mean, I'm obviously needed those days, which only leaves Tuesdays and Wednesdays for sales. I'm always second guessing myself. I love my dad and my brother, but they're so busy in their day-to-day operations, and they're so busy just running the company That's the reason, like literally the reason why I'm here is to manage other parts of the business and attach new pieces to the business and to grow the business. But I just don't have that direction, you know. I asked them last week after my trip up here. It's far. There's potential. There's a lot of potential. It's very similar to the Salone-Wickenburg route, but it's far. It's just far. It's a long way away, and there's no guarantees, right? There's no guarantees what the size orders we're going to get. There's no guarantees how many orders we're going to get on any given day. And to send somebody that far up there for, you know, a couple $100 just doesn't seem feasible, justifiable. Anyway, that's what's on my mind today as I'm driving around. A lot of time to think when I'm driving. Plus, I was listening to Joe Rogan podcast with the Black Keys. One of my favorite bands. Love the Black Keys. They got a new album coming out next month. I'm very excited about it. So it's been a good listen. I brought some hoagie rolls home from work this week, and so I'm making Italian hoagies for the guys tomorrow. Big old, like vultures.
Where's that bird go?
Every night they come out. We're gonna get pooped on. The calm before the storm. Concerts on Saturday. Chairs started showing up on Monday. People are crazy. It's 9 p.m. Time for bed. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I woke up at like 2:45 and literally was awake for an hour. I looked at the clock again and it was like 3:45. I think that's when the dog woke me up. Or the dog came in to go to the bathroom. So I got to go to the bathroom. I got back into bed and I did fall back asleep for another hour. I woke up at 5. Cuddled with Tiffany for about 15 minutes and then we both got up and she had coffee and I finished the vlog. Speaking of which, I just uploaded tomorrow's vlog. So I'm liking this being a day ahead thing. I really am. Like, it takes so much pressure off because in the morning when I wake up, I just edit for an hour and wherever the vlog is, whether it's done or not, I'm done. This morning, I edited, color corrected, and encoded, but then left the laptop, left it encoding while I left, or, you know, showered and started getting ready. Didn't worry about upload because I did it tonight. So did all the YouTube stuff tonight and it's ready to go tomorrow. Everyone seems to be enjoying the early uploads, or at least the feedback that I've gotten. No one's complained about the early uploads. Everyone's that's left a comment has basically said, I like the vlogs being up early. So that's good. The interesting thing, or not really interesting, but the cool thing is that YouTube actually acknowledges that a majority of my viewers aren't on that early. So it's showing the video getting less views than normal, but it recognizes it's because the majority of my viewers aren't on YouTube yet. But I'm gonna upload the videos and post them at 8 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for the next 10 videos, and that resets the, you know, the last 10 uploads for statistics, so I can then compare, you know, where the videos, how the videos did, you know, as I upload them. So plus also the last time I uploaded earlier, which was like noon, I think the earliest I posted was noon, I started to shift when the viewers were on YouTube. So I'm wondering if I can do that again by posting even earlier. So that's what we're testing right now. I'm posting at 8 a.m. to see if I can shift the numbers, and if you
my active viewers can shift those numbers. Because I think that just there's so many people watching my old content, right? The older content with when the kids are younger. There's so many of those viewers in the later hours. That's why that my analytics are skewed, unfortunately, which is a bummer. But yeah, I can't complain because I'm still generating hundreds of thousands of views a month from old videos. So subscribers are up. Views have plateaued from the last couple months, but they haven't gone down, so I can't complain. 9 of my most watched videos, like the 10 most watched videos, 9 of them are new videos. 4 of them are live streams. So that's also kind of like, I love the fact that the live streams bring so many eyeballs to the channel, and I appreciate you. If you're here watching this video right now because you found my channel through one of the live streams, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know that. I've seen a couple of comments, but I would love to know right now, if you're watching this vlog and you found me from one of my vertical live streams in the last month or 2, let me know. I'm just curious. Anyway, I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching. You're the best. I'll see you tomorrow.